Have a good day, sir. Greg, your brother's doing really good in Iowa. I'm going to caucus for him, actually.
You got a real pass?
Yes.
That's supposed to say 6 seconds.
All right.
See, how are you?
Can you say anything out of the after tomorrow? I see nomination bill. It's a big monster.
I'm gonna take it to the stop.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love you.
I did too.
I like that tie.
Thank you. You know what that is?
It's-
That is the immigrant or the migrant camps in Georgia,
really?
and it is an overshot view. And then there are the migrant people. There are taught to be seamstress, and they make.
Hey, a little bit. Is it the Afghan refugees that came over here? Their emergency work permits are running out, and when they tried to update them because we're such a backlog, they can't get them done in time. Something maybe look at maybe do an emergency extension for all Afghan in country.
You're talking about our interpreters and everything like that.
Everyone who's all the Afghans that are in this country who have a temporary work permit,
Yep.
they're all running out, and when they try to renew them, the backlog is so back. They're going to
not
be
catch up.
yeah. There's
Look
an
at
emergency renewal for all of them until
I didn't realize that was
26.
going on.
I found out over the weekend. Just figured I'll let you know.
Thank you. Appreciate
You're welcome. That is a really nice suit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Boston. Nicole, you're doing a great job. You should have it.
All right, well.
I did. Good. Huh? We're in default? Are we in default?
Congressman, quick question. I was just the man I was looking for.
I'm in.
I can say that to his face. But it sounds like what you're saying is that's not necessarily the rub is more about.
Hey, can I inform you guys something really quickly about Minnesota?
Sorry, we don't have any time.
Okay.
You could design something to slot into for it.
It's my final week. This is the last Monday I will walk down this. Yeah, that's going to be the headline. Citizen leaves Congress, country goes to shit.
Is that an exact quote?
Well, it's what I say, but it is my intention to resign effective midnight May 31st.
Yeah, but so what if they yank back recess?
Well, I mean, if we have the vote, I would stay, but I don't know that we're going to have the vote, and I don't know that my one vote matters. My hope is that there will be a resolution before I take the fight. I would hate to leave on the eve of the default of that. I think we have a deal. Bill Matt Gates and I struck a deal on the way down the stairs, or at least the outlines of the deal.
You know, we could just auction off that tie and we could solve the whole problem. Yeah.
I think it's going to work itself out.
Talking about those breakups again?
Who's Danny?
I don't know that Democrats are offering that, but I think Democrats are very united in making sure that Americans we understand the conditions so I think there's obviously ways to
Have a good evening, Congresswoman. I love your outfit. That is gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
But I'm well, I mean, actually, I don't know that there's such a proposal, but if you had level funding, it would reduce the deficit by $1 trillion. That's a big cut and a big departure from the president's budget. A very significant budget. So, look, they're proposing devastating cuts. The president's proposing like one did that. That would be, that's a big concession.
How you doing? How are you?
They know that that's not. They're not supposed to do that even.
How's it going, Dan? Had a good meeting in your office today. Your staff's very helpful. I appreciate it. You should come hang out in Iowa more often, by the way. You have quite a following there.
They got a building there that's a faith-based building.
I read some of the policies from our sectors.
No, I didn't. I'm trying to project them off. So I can get to that place because I can say what has been different about this conference is
Have a good night, man.
conference that don't appreciate the devastating consequences of default. What it means to be in a position the world is drawing because of recession, massive amount of to immediately be able to say, it's plummet and to see increases in bond costs for the mortgage. If they can get one and car loan, the implications are enormous and serious and devastating. So you would think, like, of course, we would never make that happen. I think there are Republicans who say things publicly who suggest, like, they think this is actually the only way America is going to sum up from spending. These are the same Republicans, by the way, who voted for $1.7 trillion tax cuts that was unpaid for, that was borrowed money to give tax cuts to the richest 1% and the most profitable corporations in America. They were good with that. So that's very alarming. And then you, I think, have some folks who think, well, even if there is a default, which is devastating, somehow the blame for it will go to the president. That's a good thing for them politically. This is good for the country, but I think there are Republicans in the conference who have very reckless ideas about what this will mean. So I don't have confidence that will get resolved. My greatest hope is that it will, and I think the leadership of Hakeem Jeffries and the President of the United States will be more likely to get there than not. But we need our Republican colleagues to meet us halfway and be reasonable.
Okay, thank you.
Reasonability matters a lot.
What's that?
Reasonability matters
Yeah,
a lot.
I agree.
But I'm serious. You use that auction off that tie. You probably raised quite a bit of money.
There
It's a
you
really
go.
nice tie,
I like that.
and you can't resign.
I would
actually.
do my part to help the
Can't
difference.
resign. We're not gonna let you. If you resign, we're gonna elect you president automatically.
Why do you think I care? It's the only way you give me a
We should elect a dog to office. I think I agree. Doing well.
How much? Restore. Watch the exam. Oh, yeah. So, earlier on, reports now that parts would have to be expressed by the youth, and then they'll be passed on Saturday.
That's my, look, I may be wrong, but I don't think so. And by the way,
I mean, look, I'll be able to speak with you'll be we were talking about and I know that you won't keep it.
Do you come away feeling like you might be in town this weekend working?
What's your dog's name?
Henry,
Henry. I love dogs. I'm autistic, and I get along with dogs better
come
than
say
I do
hi.
people.
He's that's Henry.
Hi, Henry. I'm Nathaniel.
Hey, Nathaniel. Who do you work for?
I work with the districts in Iowa.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, nice to
I
meet you.
mostly constituent services, but no, I just
I like your tie.
thank you very
I
much.
wish everybody wore one like that here.
You know how old this is?
How-
This is
Well,
as old as
I can tell by how wide it is. It's got to be about 20 years old.
It's actually was bought on my birthday, December 10th, 1981.
Come on.
Yeah.
40 years?
Yeah,
Over 40 years?
yeah.
Are you
So
kidding
yeah, well, I
me?
grew up in Iowa, so like everyone's political in Iowa. You don't have a choice. You know, I actually got the help with the ADA when I was 8, because Harkin was my
Where were you
senator.
raised in Iowa?
So southern Iowa, so like Appanoose County. Are you familiar with Iowa?
I have a grandmother and aunt that were from Sioux City.
So that's Feenstra's district. That's up by Woodbury. You know, the very first national monument is in Sergeant Bluffs, which is just south of there. It's Sergeant Floyd. He was the only person to die on the Lewis and Clark Trail, and he died right there. So Iowa has two places. Council Bluffs and Sergeant Bluffs are the only two places in the country named after that trail. Go on YouTube. I do History Channel. I do like history videos. I did one on Lewis, Mary Lewis, and he's in Tennessee where he's buried. And then I've got one on the monument in Sergeant Bluffs. You just go to YouTube. And if you're interested in anything Iowa, like to do the full Grassley, I do all the counties, and then I'm going to like Tennessee, North Carolina, to all the state capitals, and so yeah, it's
Well,
just
hey, nice to meet you, my
it's a
friend.
pleasure to meet you. What is your
Have a
name?
nice night. Dean Phillips.
Dean Phillips.
Minnesota.
Hey, I spent a lot of time in Minnesota. I love Minnesota. Actually, so over the weekend I found out that a lot of the Afghan refugees, their work permits are running out. Now they tried to renew them, but we're so backlogged. Like a backlog. Can we do like an emergency extension until 2026?
Well, you bring up a really good point. It's a lot of us are working on trying to do that. I mean, there will be some type of stopgap, I think, initiated because it would be woefully unfair for obvious reasons to let those lapse
Yeah, because
and put them at risk of.
you're like the western part of Minnesota, right?
Well, yeah, the western Twin Cities.
Yeah, western.
Yeah, central. I mean,
well, I know I used to
yeah.
live at 5th and Marquette.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No kidding.
So I love
Okay, well,
Minnesota.
so that's Ohio Marsh District. I'm like Lake Minnetonka. That's my,
Okay.
That's my district.
No, you know, the founder of Minnesota died in the 20th century.
Founder of
The founder in Minneapolis died in the 20th century.
Who do you consider the founder?
So St. Paul's older because it was Pig's Eye,
Yeah,
and
Pig's Eye
then
Pride. Wow,
yeah.
yeah.
So dude, and I also did a video on the capital of Minnesota.
No kidding.
Yeah, you should check it out. Just look at the history of the capital of
I'm
Minnesota.
going to do that.
And then yeah, share. I follow a lot of stuff.
Well,
But
I do have to run, but nice visiting
Yeah,
with you. I
pleasure
hope
to-
our paths cross again.
I will. I'll
Henry,
actually
enjoyed it.
when I come back in July, I actually have more stuff for you.
I'd love to see it.
I'll talk to you soon. How's it going? He was over there with all the attention. Oh, Jeffries?
Gary, I'm so sorry.
I mean, I doubt like.
In order to avoid the default, billions of taxpayer dollars spent to build Trump's ineffective, medieval border wall. It is unreasonable to say that in order to avoid a default, we're going to impose extreme so-called work requirements on seniors and potentially the disabled when work requirements already exist under law. It's extreme to say that in order to avoid a default, we are going to require the American people
it's all
for legislation that puts polluters over people and that rolls back the progress that was made on the climate crisis and resulting in those are inherently unreasonable, extreme positions. But that's the position that's being undertaken by the United Republicans in order to avoid the dangerous default. At the same time, President Biden has said his budget would increase investment in the American people. But we're in a divided government scenario. So we're willing to discuss freezing spending at current levels. That's an inherently reasonable decision that many in our party might even be uncomfortable with. But President Biden recognizes we're in a divided government situation. So I'm going to articulate something the extreme MAGA Republicans have rejected. They've rejected the fact that if President Biden is willing to consider freezing spending, it will reduce the deficit by $1 trillion.
You guys work with Jeffries? You guys work with Jeffries?
They rejected an unwillingness to not put the country through this again. Because the House Republicans have continued to say
Oh,
Crenshaw Press right in this
we're
area.
not
So you're gonna have to
sure
step back.
I was trying to get a hold of that woman
go
right there.
beyond
She's busy.
spending of the debt ceiling that takes us out of the 180. Like Republicans want to put the country through this constitution. So I would just ask all the emergency that you're working through who has presented what. The House Republicans, their proposals haven't gotten more reasonable, they've gotten more extreme.
constituent. May I meet him when he's done? I live in New York and I live in Jersey Beach. I just want to meet him, shake his hand when he's done, if possible. This will be off. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm actually out of college. I stopped by the office. I literally out the shizzle. I just want to shake his hand, wish him a good day. That's all I want to do. I'll go stand over there and just. Well, I tried to actually. Just it kind of prompted coming down here, and because I'm new to the district, so I went from Clark to you guys. So I haven't had a chance to meet you guys. I just, like I said, I just want to actually agree to meet him, and then this will be off. I mean, this is just fun. Yeah, can I write it down for you? Do you have a card for yourself or no?
I ran out here from my office. I apologize.
It's okay. At least we're both in the same boat. So, yeah. And do you have your lid? Do you have your lid? Okay. I know clothes are expensive to lose.